Hello. Now I'm doing a mid-afternoon live, so I know most of you are working. But I'm here at Egmont Key. This is it's a topless lighthouse behind me. What did you think I was going to say? So I'm at the end of my tour here, so I'm getting ready to board the ferry in about 10 minutes to go back over to Fort DeSoto. I'm using a cordless mic, so hopefully y'all can hear the mic real good. But that lighthouse there behind me, at one point they were trying to repair the top of the light, and they just decided to discontinue it. So that's why there's no top on it. So let me turn the camera around. It's kind of bright, so I can see all the controls. But there it is. Now this is Egmont Key. This is the very southern end of St. Petersburg. In fact, it's just below St. Pete Beach. We'll get out to the water and I'll kind of show you a little bit where we're at. This is a light that replaced the lighthouse. At one point it did. But you can take, there's a couple of tours you can take out here. One is, which I'm taking, is Hubbard's Ferry that you board from Fort DeSoto. Let's go this way. And that's it's a 4-hour total ride. It's actually a 20-minute ride out here, and then you get 3 hours on the on Egmont Key, and then you return, which is what I did. But I took the 11 a.m. departure, and I'm going to come back with the 10 a.m. departure. So, because I didn't need 3 hours on here. I still got a lot to film in St. Petersburg. But that's Hubbard's Ferry that you can take. And I think it's about $50, $60. I'm not sure on that. I'm going to have to check. And then the other boat that you can take is called the Pelican. Now that leaves from downtown St. Petersburg, and we're going to take the Pelican this evening, but we're not taking the tour that comes out here. We're going to take the tour that goes under the Skyway Bridge. We did the Skyway Bridge earlier on the St. Pete coastal cruises, but I want to do it again because this Pelican boat tour departs from St. Pete Beach. In fact, speaking of the Skyway Bridge, you can see the Skyway Bridge out here. It's way out in the distance, and my ferry is right over there on the other side of this dock. So I've got to walk over there, get on there before it leaves. It leaves at 1:30, and I don't know what the exact time is now, but I'm thinking I got like 10 minutes, hopefully. So Egmont Key is 1.6 miles from Fort DeSoto, and the only way to get to it is by boat or ferry or jet ski. And then the also 1.6 miles long. It's fairly narrow. I think maybe 1/10 of a mile wide, so you can walk from end to end. And I just showed you there the bay side. If you want some really good shelling, you go on the other side that I'm walking towards, which is the Gulf side. And we'll show that on the edited video. But when you get off the ferry, this is kind of what you're looking at, and the ferry lets you off pretty close to the lighthouse. But this Hubbard's Ferry is pretty good. I learned some history. You know, I looked at the history, you know, Googled everything last night, but I found some things on the ferry that I didn't realize that she was letting me know. Like, one thing that ties into our Cherokee, North Carolina video, this island at one time was used as sadly, a prison place for the Cherokee Indians during the Trail of Tears when they were shipping them to Oklahoma. So that's a sad history, part of the island. But this island, even though it's a little island, this is the main channel that comes into Tampa Bay. You see a shipping container right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and board the ferry here. Hopefully I still keep talking to you guys without being distracted to everybody. But I'll show you the ferry. And I can't see your comments right now just because it's so bright, but I'm going to try to look as soon as I can. So I apologize if I'm not answering any questions. But this ferry leaves from Fort DeSoto, from the Bay Pier at Fort DeSoto. The other ship, which is the Pelican, leaves from downtown St. Petersburg. And then we're going to take the Pelican this evening at 6 o'clock to the Skyway Bridge. But then they also do a 4-hour Egmont trip. Now, the difference between the Pelican and this tour, the Pelican, they're both 4-hour tours, but let me turn the camera around real quickly. So they're both 4-hour tours, but on the Pelican, it takes an hour to get out here and an hour back. So you only get 2 hours on the island. Let me move back away from the music. Yeah, so as I was saying, they're both 4-hour tours. On the Pelican, you only get 2 hours on the island. Let me see if I can read what you say. Oh, you rode out to Shell Key. Yeah, now I'll turn the camera around, kind of show you where Shell Key is at. But again, both these cruises are far. The Pelican, it's a bigger ship. I actually prefer the smaller ships because you got more of a chance to see dolphins on a ship like this. And if you sit in the very back of the ship, a lot of times you'll see dolphins playing in the wake. Kind of like what we saw in our St. Pete Beach video with the dolphin racer. So if you want to see dolphins, you want to take this ship. But this ship gives you 3 hours on the island. So it's a 20-minute ride out to the island, 20-minute ride back. So it's whatever you prefer. If you want to leave out of Fort DeSoto, you take this ship. You want to leave out of downtown St. Pete, you take the Pelican. And the Pelican is a much bigger ship, so you're not, I like these smaller ships where you're closer to the water too. So I think we're gonna leave here in about 5 minutes, so hopefully I'll be able to show you. Let me try to get in the shade and I'll try to see your comments there.
Maybe later.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm pointing at it myself. Let me. So I don't know if you can see it on video, but if you can see way out there, that's Fort DeSoto where we came from, and then a little ways out there is Shell Key that somebody was mentioning there in the comments. And then beyond that is St. Pete Beach, Paso Grill, and St. Pete Beach that we just released the video last Sunday of. So that kind of gives you an idea where we're at. And then out that way is the Skyway Bridge. So. So this is the old pier that they don't really use anymore. So yeah, let me see. Hey, Rennie. Yeah, I gotta get in the shade. Okay, now I can see. You're out there. Well, yeah, I am out here a ways. You know, if you look, well, to the natural eye, the Skyway Bridge doesn't look that far. Maybe on video, it probably looks further to you all. But from here, it doesn't look that far. But it's a pretty good distance. If you go by boat, I think that's at least an hour drive to the Skyway Bridge. And that's where we're going to end up this evening. We're going to do another cruise underneath. If you saw, we did a live video earlier, and that was from St. Pete Coastal Cruises. And that's going to be part of the edited video too. But I'm going to do it again tonight for a couple of reasons. One, because of the live video, I was trying to shoot half and half live, half the edited, and so I didn't get the great edited footage that I wanted. So I'm going to do it tonight, and I wasn't shooting 4K. Hey, oh yeah, thank you there. Is that Ryan? Well, yeah, the water's calm here. Now this is the bay side. You go on the Gulf side, the waters were a little more wavier than they normally are out in the Gulf. The boat's starting up, so we're going to get going. So hang on with me a little bit, and we'll show you a little bit from the moving tour. So I'll show you a little bit of the boat, and then we'll show a little of the island as we back away from the island. So this is kind of my last full day of shooting St. Pete. After tonight in the Skyway Bridge, there's one thing I still got to get. That's one of those pedal trolleys, those pedal bikes that you drink and you hop on, hop off to different bars. So I want to film a couple of those on Saturday. Now on Saturday, the St. Pete Grand Prix is here, so it's going to be crazy. But I definitely got to get the pedal boat. And then right now where I'm going to go to before we get on another boat tour, I'm going to do the Holocaust Museum. I want to do that. The Florida Holocaust Museum is in downtown St. Pete. So I want to show you all. And then I got a couple of businesses that have invited me in for like cookies and stuff like that. So they're on Central or close to Central Avenue. So I'm going to try to feature them. So I think I can see your comments now. If you want to ask me those questions, I can pay attention now and watch your comments, as I think we're just starting to push back from Egmont Key. So I assume the audio is decent. You all can hear me. I finally got a handle on this cordless mic. So this Hubbard's Ferry too, I believe they also have a different cruise, a dolphin cruise that just goes along kind of like what we showed in St. Pete Beach video, one of those type of cruise. It's not a speedboat, but it's on a boat. Well, it might be the same boat or similar to this. And then they go out and look for dolphins. This cruise, while you might see dolphins on this cruise, it's really just transportation. Okay, now I can see licks and sound. Oh, great, thank you for letting me know that. And then I didn't see the comment below that. So hopefully, this is, if you come to Egmont Key, just a couple of things too. You don't want to be swimming out in there, because that's the main channel that comes in Tampa Bay. And there's, what do you call it, when you got waves that will jet you out into the ocean. Currents that will take you out into the dangerous currents. So you don't want to swim in that area. The best place to swim is really on the Gulf side, that's around the corner from right there. And it's one of the better beaches for shelling, because you're way out into the Gulf. So there's a lot of good shelling. And there's on the island here, there's gopher tortoises. Now dogs aren't allowed, and it used to be even service animals were not allowed, but they do now allow service animals on this island, just no other dogs or animals. And because there's a lot of wildlife. Now the south part of this island, you aren't actually allowed to walk into, but just walking through there, you'll see all kinds of wildlife, especially a lot of gopher tortoises. So let me see if I can show you this side. Then if you look on the bay side is where, the majority of your boats will dock. So you can do charters, rentals from Paso Grill or St. Pete Beach. Okay, here. Hello from Palm Springs. Oh, Palm Springs, California. Yeah, good to see. How's the weather out there? I know you guys have been dealing with a lot of rain lately. So, well, I guess they're waiting for a couple more passengers, so we're stuck here for a couple of minutes. Yeah, so St. Peter, Fort DeSoto, St. Petersburg video is the one that's going to have a lot of Fort DeSoto. We're going to show a kayak tour that you can do there that me and Bailey went on. It was actually a couple of weeks ago. I didn't know whether to put Fort DeSoto on the St. Pete Beach video or the St. Petersburg video, but I decided to do it on the St. Petersburg video. These sunset cruises to the Skyway Bridge are really good, really popular to do, because that bridge, if you didn't see some of the pictures I posted or the live video that we did when we went under it, that bridge is really beautiful at night. And the night that I went, it actually wasn't working completely. It was, most of it, the pilings were blue, and I think they normally have it green and blue. So I'm hoping tonight that it's the complete show. And then there's a part of the bridge when you go under it, now this is at nighttime, it looks really cool as you go between the pilings. It has this tunnel effect, and I wasn't able to capture that last time. I think I did maybe on the live, or I tried to capture it on the live video, but I didn't have the footage for the edited video, which is the important one. So that's another reason why I'm doing that cruise this evening. So on the St. Pete Beach video, let me see, and there are a couple of years ago, a lot of turtles. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, there are a lot of turtles there. So I think the St. Pete Beach video, we're going to show pretty much every boat tour. The ones that I'm not going on, I got pretty good drone shots of, or just shots from land, because St. Pete is tricky, because right in the area of downtown St. Pete, you really can't use a drone. So a couple of the boats, I had to wait till they got far enough away. Oh, you're landlocked in Iowa. What's the temperature in Iowa? So I had to wait till I got further away from the pier area before I could bring up the drone to shoot some of the boats. But this is going to definitely be a complete video of St. Pete. And I'm guessing it's probably going to be 30 to 40 minutes, because there's going to be so much to show. Another thing that we're going to show is Sunken Gardens. Did that early on in the filming. And the Dolly Museum. Hope you got your part. Yep. Yeah, I got my part 107 a long time ago. And it's real easy to renew now, so I like that. It used to be you always would have to go to an airport every 2 years to renew the part 107. Now, speaking of drones, you can't fly a drone in this area. Now, I did from a boat, but I was some distance away, so I'll show a wide view of Egmont with a drone, but I'm not going to get real close to it. Somebody's saying there's dolphins.
Oh, jellyfish right there.
Oh yeah, there's jellyfish.
Oh, no.
Oh, look at the jellyfish. Jellyfish.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on video, but there are fish down there that you can see.
Has anyone seen any more dolphin? Is it just one that popped up?
Wow, look at that jellyfish.
So males typically.
Yeah, and then there's a big jellyfish out there. That's pretty cool.
You can also talk to me with nothing. Man, I only got half a laugh out of that. Remember, kids, no standing on the seat.
So, just a warning, if I do start seeing a lot of dolphins, I might show a couple of them, but then I might have to stop the live and pull out my GoPro and put it on the stick here so I can get some shots of the dolphins. What was that about Maui? I thought somebody said something about Maui.
So how many of you found a shark tooth or more today? Anybody? No, these guys did. One of these ladies did. You guys did. You guys found 12, right? You said? Very nice. They did good. I found a few. It wasn't the best day for it. And sorry I bragged about how many shells there were the other day. But I did say, I don't know if it's the same. You just never know. There's still lots out there though, huh? It's probably more crushed up. What about gopher tortoises? Lots of them? Yeah, they're excited about warm weather. Me too. I don't blame them.
There's a deep hole, 90
Yeah, they like it warm. That's the only
Yeah, I was trying to read what you were saying there. A deep hole, 90 feet deep.
What about dolphins? Besides this one, anybody see dolphins swim around? No? Well, that is the goal. The next
that way,
goal.
Betsy, might see
So
that
everybody
dolphin.
keep your eyes out for dolphin. We'll even play a little game. Mainly for the kids, so help the kids. If you guys spot a dolphin before myself or Scott's really good on it, so you guys got some competition. You get to come pick a free snack from the snack bar. There's only one winner. We've got to verify that it's really there. A couple common mistakes are those little birds that swim around in the water called cormorants or loons.
Yeah. So again, if you're riding one of these boats, you want to see dolphins, this is where you want to sit, in the back of the boat, because they'll play and wait. So let's see if we can find any dolphins. Oh, hey, I see from the UK. How's the weather over there across the pond? Well, I wasn't talking to Mike, but I see somebody's from the UK. How's the weather over there across the pond? Yeah, so the St. Petersburg video I'm planning on posting Sunday morning, March 17th. So not this Sunday, the next Sunday. There's just going to be a whole lot to edit. So got to finish filming up today, and then a little bit of filming on Saturday, and then it's going to take me a good week to edit this video. So over there is Fort DeSoto. It's kind of the weather is partly cloudy, and I normally don't like to film on partly cloudy days, but this was going to be the best day this whole week. So fortunately, we got a lot of sun mostly. So we got sunshine over here, but over there is getting a little cloudy. So I'm hoping for sunset this evening. That's the other reason why I'm doing the boat tour under the Skyway Bridge again, because they should have a good sunset as they leave downtown St. Petersburg. And so I want to get a good sunset from water over there. All right, so I guess I'll go ahead and, well, let's see how far we got. Yeah, actually, I'll keep you guys on until we get to Fort DeSoto, because it's not going to be that long. It's only going to be should be about 10, 15 minutes. So this boat has a little snack bar. You get little snacks. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to tell you about going to Egmont Key is there's no Dunkin' Donuts on Egmont Key. So no nothing. No restrooms, no nothing. So when you go, you want to bring some snacks with you. Definitely bring water with you. And especially if you're doing this tour that stays out there for 3 hours. It's very important. Bring suntan lotion. Bring whatever you need to be on a deserted island for 3 hours. Well, it's not really a deserted island, because you got a lot of boaters that go out there, and then these boat tours. But just be aware you got no restrooms and nothing to eat out there. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video just because the copyrighted music is starting to get louder. So thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Again, this video is going to post on March 17th. But going to have lots of blogs until then and lots of shorts. And two, for our members, going to show a lot of the unedited footage where you're going to hear sounds of nature. Oh, the other thing I want to say, both these two St. Pete videos, St. Pete Beach and St. Petersburg, I'm going to do what's called a Florida Dreams video. And the Florida Dreams version is like a long version that's not narrated. I give a little intro for the first minute, and then it's just the sounds of nature, some music, and it shows a lot of footage that won't be on the edited videos. So, and that's going to be really good for these because stuff like Fort DeSoto, the nature preserves, the boat tours we go, you're going to see a lot of the whole boat tour. So anyways, from the southern end of St. Petersburg, Egmont Key, Fort DeSoto, I thank you all for joining me, and I hope you all are having a great Thursday. Talk to you guys soon.